What happens when you pit 24 YouTubers against each other in the ultimate battle of life or death? What friendships will be made and which will be broken? More importantly, who will come out victorious and who will accept defeat? This is the Minecraft YouTuber Hunger Games. Starting in District 1, we have Dream and George Not Found. In District 2, we have Sapnap and Carl Jacobs. In District 3, we have Quackity and Charlie Slimesicle. In District 4, we have Bad Boy Halo and Skeppy. In District 5, we have Ant Frost and Velvet. In District 6, we have Grian and Mumbo Jumbo. In District 7, we have Iscal85 and Good Times with Scar. In District 8, we have Tommy Ingit and Tubbo. In District 9, we have Rambo and Purpled. In District 10, we have Technoblade and Filza. In District 11, we have Wilbur Soot and Jay Schlatt. And finally, in District 12, we have Dan TDM and Scott's Major. Let the games begin. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Scar rips an axe out of Carl Jacobs' hands. Alright, Scar, I see you. You're off to a start. Tubbo gathers as much food as he can. George Not Found runs away from the cornucopia. Skeppy runs away from the cornucopia. Dream runs away from the cornucopia. Grian convinces Rambo to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Oh! Well, Grian, we just started! Dan TDM snatches a pair of diamond boots. Jay Schlatt stabs Sapnap with a tree branch. Guys, we just started and Rambo and Sapnap are already dead. Scott's Major runs away from the cornucopia. Slimesicle snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Purple runs away with a lighter and some rope. Filza runs into the cornucopia and hides. Iscal runs away from the cornucopia. Techno runs away from the cornucopia. Wilbur runs away. Bad Boy Halo runs away. Ant Frost snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Mumbo takes a trident from inside the cornucopia. Tommy Ingit scares Velvet away from the cornucopia. Quackity runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Technoblade discovers a river. Iscal85 builds a redstone door. Tubbo and Tommy Ingit work together for the day. A district sticking together. Ant Frost runs away from a baby zombie. Scar tries to spear fish with a trident. Dan questions why Cobble here. Charlie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Quackity dyes a sheep blue. Filza silently snaps Skeppy's neck. Filza Minecraft! Why? What did Skeppy do to you? Purple receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. George Not Found receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Wilbur Soot travels to higher ground. Grian begs for Jay Schlatt to kill him. He refuses, keeping Grian alive. Thank you, Schlatt. Thank you for not murdering Grian. Velvet overhears Bag and Carl talking in the distance. Mumbo and Dream practice for MCC. Scott receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rambo from District 9, Sapnap from District 2, and Skeppy from District 4. Night 1. Tubbo sets up camp for the night. Bad Boy Halo looks at the night sky. Ant Frost receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Velvet quietly hums. Wilbur starts a fire. Mumbo fends Grian, Scar, and George away from his fire. Techno cries himself to sleep. Oh, poor Techno! Carl fends Purple, Phil, and Dream away from his fire. Scott, Charlie, Quackity, Dan, and Schlatt sleep in shifts. Tommy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Iskow goes to sleep. Day 2. Iskow doesn't bring gold with him into the nether and is killed by piglins. Iskow! Come on! Everyone knows you gotta bring gold with you now. Grian, Tubbo, and Scott start fighting, but Tubbo runs away as Grian kills Scott. Oh my god. Grian is out for blood. Ant sprains his ankle while running away from Purple. Dream overhears Dan and Velvet talking in the distance. Schlatt, George, Charlie, and Tommy play Manhunt. Scar dies from hypothermia. Scar! The Hunger Games isn't Scar-proof. Phil tries to sleep through the entire day. Wilbur discovers a cave. Quackity, Techno, and Bag start fighting, but Techno runs away as Quackity kills Bag. Well, there goes their friendship. I see how it is. Mumbo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Carl injures himself. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Iskow 85 from District 7. Scott's Major from District 12. Good Times with Scar from District 7. And Bad Boy Halo from District 4. Night 2. Dream is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Carl cries himself to sleep. Oh, poor Carl! Purple begs for George to kill him. He refuses, keeping Purple alive. Look at George being peaceful. I'm so proud of you. Phil fends Tommy, Schlatt, and Charlie away from his fire. Velvet convinces Grian to snuggle with him. Velvet! Ant is still alive! You could have snuggled with him! Quackity and Dan sleep in shifts. Tubbo begs for Ant to kill him. He refuses, keeping Tubbo alive. Look at us being peaceful. Wilbur kills Technoblade for his supplies. Never mind. Betrayal. Jeez. Mumbo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 3. Dream tries to spear a fish with a trident. Wilbur runs away from Phil. You know why? Phil's probably mad at you for killing Techno. It's probably why he's after you. Schlatt and Ant play Manhunt. Tubbo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Grian receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Who thought it was a good idea to give Grian explosives? No, you don't give Grian explosives! Velvet defeats Dan in a fight, but spares his life. Mumbo hunts for other tributes. George receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tommy Innit injures himself. Quackity makes a wooden sword. Purple and Charlie practice for MCC. Carl builds a redstone door. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Technoblade from District 10. Night 3. Tubbo tries to treat his infection. Tommy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dream, Ant, and Carl discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Grian climbs a tree to rest. Schlatt and Purple sleep in shifts. Phil and Dan hold hands. Charlie writes a new song. Velvet defeats Quackity in a fight, but spares his life. Mumbo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. George taints Wilbur's food, killing him. George! I thought we were being peaceful! Day 4. Tubbo questions his sanity. Dan tries to spear a fish with a trident. Grian attacks George, but Velvet protects him, killing Grian. Well, Grian really was out for blood again, and now he's dead. Purple overpowers Quackity, killing him. Okay, I see you, Purple, I see see you. Ant runs away from Carl. Mumbo chases Schlatt. Dream discovers a cave. Tommy Inget is pricked by a cactus. Charlie picks flowers. Bill receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wilbur Soot from District 11, Grian from District 6, and Quackity from District 3. Night 4. Aunt Frost questions his sanity. Purple thinks about home. Velvet severely injures Dan and leaves him to die. Well then, okay. Dream sets up camp for the night. Tubbo thinks about home. Schlatt goes to sleep. Mumbo looks at the night sky. Carl goes to sleep. Tommy destroys Charlie's supplies while he is sleeping. George kills Phil as he tries to run. Alright, George is out for blood now. Okay. Day 5. George runs away from a baby zombie. Tubbo and Dream practice for MCC. Ant, Carl, Purple, and Tommy play manhunt. Charlie attacks Velvet, but he manages to escape. Mumbo scares Schlatt off. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dan from District 12 and Phil from District 10. Night 5. Tommy dies from thirst. Oh, well. Carl, Dream, Velvet, Schlatt, and George sleep in shifts. Mumbo cooks his food before putting his fire out. Charlie passes out from exhaustion. Tubbo defeats Purple in a fight, but spares his life. Ant receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 6. Purple camouflages himself in the bushes. Charlie overhears Schlatt and Velvet talking in the distance. Carl forces George to kill Dream or Ant. He decides to kill Ant. Of course he did! Tubbo and Mumbo practice for MCC. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tommy from District 8 and Ant from District 5. Night 6. Velvet, Carl, and Charlie cheerfully sing songs together. Purple attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Tubbo accidentally steps on a landmine. Well, that was a Tubbo moment. Schlatt fends George, Dream, and Mumbo away from his fire. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Carl takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Mumbo severely slices George with a sword. Well, there went George's reign of terror. Purple blows himself up with an end crystal. Purple, you're not supposed to smack them. Charlie bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Guys! Schlatt shoots an arrow at Velvet, but misses and kills Dream instead. Alright. Day 7. Carl offers Velvet some blue. Mumbo befriends a pesky bird. Schlatt thinks about home. Arena event. The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Carl mistakes Schlatt for a bear and kills him. Oh! Mumbo survives. Velvet survives. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tubbo from District 8, George from District 1, Purple from District 9, Charlie from District 3, Dream from District 1, and Schlatt from District 11. Night 7. Velvet questions his sanity. Carl dies from thirst. Carl! Mumbo tries to treat his infection. Day 8. Mumbo dies from hypothermia. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Carl from District 2 and Mumbo from District 6. The winner is Velvet from District 5! Congratulations, Velvet! You won! You won the Hunger Games! There you have it, folks. Here are the placements. Man, George got 4 kills. Jeez. He was out to win. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to my version of the Minecraft YouTuber Hunger Games. I had a lot of fun playing with this. I played it like twice before I made this video, just to see what would happen. And I had fun. I made quite a few custom events too. You didn't get to see them all, but still. Anyway, until the next video, adventures out there, bye!